Like, like, do you think this looks right? This is real. Look real. It looks in. Look. This image just doesn't feel real. There we go. I said it. Jesus Christ. So I didn't think he was gonna come back, but he came back at the end of Survivor Series 2023. Yeah, at the end of the men's War Games match. We think everything's over. We see the little trademark. It's not. CM Punk comes back. Anyways, let's talk about Survivor Series 2023. This probably was the best women's War Games match ever. I actually somewhat enjoyed this match better than the men's. Thought there was some really good spots. So what they did was they opened up with Bayley and Becky starting things off, but Bayley's team had the no, it wasn't Bayley's team. It was Becky's team. Becky's team had the advantage. It was Shotzi. Then after Shotzi, then came I think it was Io Sky, Kyrie, and then it was Bianca. Then it was Kyrie. And then it was Charlotte. Then it was Asuka. So that's how things went in order of things, and we got some really cool spots. We had a little callback to I think it was 2019, or I forgot. I'm not sure what year it was, but where Io Sky put the trash can on her head and she jumps off of the top of the War Games. That was just really cool. Really nice callback. I think just seeing that again was really nice, and probably the newer fans that never seen NXT and stuff like that got to see it, and I'm glad they did, because that was a really cool spot, really cool callback. But I'm not sure if the right people won. I was kind of hoping Damage Control would take the W, because they really are red hot right now, in my opinion. I think they're probably the best faction right now in WWE, at least the most entertaining for me. I think they're really entertaining. I really love Damage Control right now. But they lost, so I don't know how to feel about that. But it's what it is. Also, by the way, Shotzi, like, you see her face? A trash can lid to the head or whatever? God. Anyways, gotta put the specs up for Shotzi, because she oh my goodness, she was looking rough out there after that match. But I give that a solid 4.7, like, I don't know, 4 stars. Like, that was a really good match. I really liked it. 4.5 stars, I would say. Really fun match. Definitely go watch it. Then we had Gunther versus The Miz for the Intercontinental Championship. So, I liked the story. I thought the story was good. I didn't think the match was going to be amazing, but it was better than expected. Miz showing out, he can actually do all these cool moves and stuff. He's got the big balls, so there's that. It was a very fun, I guess, match, I would say. It was somewhat slower paced, but it was easy to get into, if you know what I'm saying. A lot of people were behind The Miz. There was a time where Miz looked like he was going to win for a second. He low-blowed Gunther when the ref wasn't looking. Solo Question finale. Thought maybe that was it. Gunther did kick out, and he won with a Lion Tamer. And by the way, the Lion Tamer, that is like good storytelling to me. Basically, Gunther is telling Miz that you're never going to be a 9-time Intercontinental Champion as long as I'm champion, like Chris Jericho. Is basically what he's trying to tell him, which is really, really, really good storytelling, I think. Really good match, I guess. Definitely worth the watch. It was very fun, and it was very easy to get into. So I give that, I guess, I would say 4 stars. The next match on the card is Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar. Very fun match, but I do think they should have maybe gotten a little bit more time to do more things. It kind of had an abrupt ending, in my opinion, just a Canadian Destroyer out of nowhere. And then he did the Phantom Driver, but like it was a good match for the time they had. But I just wish it had a little more time, because I feel like they could have used that time to really make the crowd get into it. Not saying the crowd wasn't into it, but I'm saying, like, they probably just needed extra 5 more minutes, maybe, and then we could have gotten something probably better than what we got. I'm not saying it was bad what we got, but I think they could have cooked a little bit more. But Santos Escobar, I love his new character. He really does seem like just a jackass. He's a heel, bro. He's doing a good job. I really enjoying his heel work. He really is doing some great things, and I do see him as one of the top heels in the company going forward for WWE. I do like Santos a lot. But Dragon Lee is on a pay-per-view like Survivor Series with a one-on-one match. It's pretty big for him, so I'm very happy for him also. And he's a very entertaining wrestler. He's able to do all these crazy acrobatic moves. And for the longest time, WB have been looking for the next Rey Mysterio. And I feel like they probably found him in Dragon Lee. Dragon Lee really does seem like he's probably the next Rey Mysterio. Anyways, I give this match a 3.75 stars. It was good, but could have used a little bit more time. That was Zoe Stark versus Rhea Ripley. It was kind of hard for me to get into this match. I didn't really care about the story that much. Being honest, I kind of knew Rhea was gonna probably win it. It was really hard for me to get more into it. I don't even remember that many things happening in that match. Yeah, it was kind of like a blur to me. It was kind of disappointing because I do think like could have been a little bit better. But yeah, so Rhea Ripley wins with the Riptide, and that's really about all I have to say about Zoe Stark and Rhea Ripley for the Women's Championship. At least Rhea Ripley's defending her title now. I mean, it's that her title has been kind of iffy for me. I feel like that's how most people feel about it, but Rhea Ripley is still the Women's Champion. I guess she should be, right? I mean, she shouldn't probably lose that title anytime soon. But she did retain it here. Still the Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley. I give this... I don't even know. I don't know. I'm not going to rate it. I need to watch it again if I'm going to rate it, because I really wasn't like paying too much attention to it. So right now it's going to get not a rating right now, but that's just for now. Okay, we get on to the next part of the show, which was Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, Randy Orton, and Seth Rollins versus the Judgment Day and Drew McIntyre. So there was so much hype around this match. People, is Randy coming? Is he not coming? Will we get him at the show? Or are we gonna get CM Punk maybe replacing Randy? I don't know, but what's gonna happen. But we did get Randy, which is good. I'm happy we got Randy. Okay, now let's talk about this match. So the people that started it was Seth Rollins and Balor, which I love. I love that. Because, you know, the history, they had a little rivalry going on, so it was pretty cool that they started things off. I even called it. I was like, probably gonna be Rollins and Balor, right? Yeah, and it was them. It was nice. The Judgment Day had the advantage. So when then after JD McDonough, it was Jey Uso, and after Jey Uso, it was Damian. And then we got a little bit of a beef between Damian and Drew, because Drew was like, he wants to beat the crap out of Jey, because, you know, it cost him his championship at the pay-per-view last year. I think it was Clash at the Castle. It was a really good pay-per-view. And it cost him the title, and he's very bitter about that. So that was kind of like the story going into it. He wants to be in this match just to beat the shit out of Jey Uso. And so Drew kind of wanted to go in, but Damian said no, we're sticking to plans. And then Damian just instead went in to the match. So we got some tension between Cody and Seth Rollins for a little bit, because Seth Rollins was wondering, like, you said Q was gonna be here. He's not here yet, so they were worried about that. It was very fun, and then then Dominic gets into the match, and the crowd is hilarious because, like, they don't do the countdown. You know how they usually always do the traditional countdown for when somebody's about to get into the match and something like that, with the timer. They just start booing as soon as they see the timer for Dominic, and that just killed me. Man, I love Dominic. I just love Dominic. I love the way they treat him. And then he gets in the match, and then Cody, Sammy J, and Rollins just completely ignore everybody and just stomp the hell out of Dominic, bro. They just beat him up. So that was a pretty funny spot. Yeah, that was pretty funny. I like that. That's when things start to like actually pick up, and then we get a cash-in attempt on Seth Rollins as what's it called? When the timer goes off, we get Rhea Ripley instead of Randy. So they're trying to cash in on Seth Rollins, Damien. But then I got voices in my head. We get Randy Orton to a monstrous pop. Yes. If you don't know, Randy Orton is like probably my second or third favorite wrestler. I freaking love Randy so much. He's one of my favorites. And seeing him back is so special because we really thought for a second there that it was a wrap for him. We when it came to his wrestling career, because there was so many reports that he was going to retire, that the doctors told him that he should probably just retire at this point. But he didn't. Much as selfish as that may sound, I'm glad he didn't because we love him. We do. And Randy's just a GOAT. Like, wrestling just wouldn't be the same without him. We got his music. We got the pop. He was in incredible shape, by the way. Incredible shape. He hits his signature power slams on the JD and Dominic. They all hit the DDT. Randy, Sammy, Jay, Cody, and Rollins. They all hit that DDT on the Judgment Day and Drew. Beautiful spot. I really did love that spot. They beat the crap out of everybody. Hit finishers everywhere on the Judgment Day. And then we get JD McDonough alone. JD McDonough, for some reason, decides to climb the cage because he wants to escape, I guess. But they catch up to him on the top. They throw him off right into an RKO. One of the best RKOs I've ever seen. And Randy just came back. He's really giving all these amazing RKOs, and he just came back. Beautiful. We would love to see it. And then crossroads to Damien. 1, 2, 3. The freaking good guys win. Did y'all feel that too, by the way? A little bit of a bittersweet show towards the end, because we thought we weren't going to get CM Punk. Sure, the show was good, but CM Punk's not there. It's kind of just, but we're happy Randy Orton's there, right? But something feels like it's just missing. Because we really expected CM Punk. At least a lot of us CM Punk fans did. But it doesn't seem like it's going to happen. And I feel a little bit of a bittersweetness towards the end of that match. I mean, towards the end of that show. And it's just kind of like, Look into my eyes, what do you see? The cult of personality. CM Punk actually came back to WWE. The grass is green. The grass is surely greener on the other side. Oh my god, we got CM Punk back. What a time to be a wrestling fan. I can't believe that we got CM Punk in WWE 2023. So it just doesn't look real. We go to the WWE's page, we see CM Punk. We go to WWE's Twitter account, we see CM Punk on there. It doesn't feel like this doesn't feel like this is real life right now. Like, it just doesn't. This really is an exciting time to be a wrestling fan. Like, AEW took all these wrestlers, but WWE only really needed these 2 wrestlers from them, and this has been good. They took 2 of their biggest wrestlers, and they're gonna make the most out of it, and it's kind of just crazy. Oh my god, they took CM Punk. CM Punk is back, and it's just crazy to be a wrestling fan. I didn't think it was gonna happen. Didn't think. Let's just keep gushing about it. I can't wait for Monday Night Raw. We got this amazing shot of CM Punk just sitting down after the show, which is right now WWE's headliner right now, header right now for X. It's just fucking incredible to think about. And there's also been some drama. CM Punk already pissing people off, seems like, as Drew McIntyre walked out very angrily I'm not sure if it's a work though or not. I think it is a work in my opinion. I don't think people should be that upset about it. I personally think it's a work, but I don't think Drew's gonna go anywhere. But we did get Rollins cursing at CM Punk, which is definitely a work. I cannot tell you how much I am excited by this rivalry. This rivalry between Rollins and CM Punk is gonna be special, and it needs to happen. We need this. Anyways, this really is a time to be a wrestling fan. This show was great. The match was amazing. I gave it 4.5 stars. It was a really good match, and then we had a really good moment after. It was very fun. Definitely gonna be the talk of forever. You know how many times I fucking rewatched that clip, by the way? Way too many. I'm a CM Punk fan. Just great time to be a wrestling fan. Anyways, that's probably about it. See ya.